In a beautiful pond situated in a lush, green, and peaceful meadow, there lived a family of good-looking ducks. Among them was a little duckling named Alex, who was different from the rest. He was covered in a patchy down of feathers, with mismatched colors and an oddly shaped beak. His appearance was unlike any of his siblings. Alex's brothers, sisters, and even his mother couldn't help but cast glances of disgust and hatred at him. They whispered behind his back, and the other ducklings would giggle whenever he tried to join in their games. It was a painful loneliness that took root deep within Alex's heart. One day, unable to bear the rejection any longer, Alex decided to leave the pond and seek a place where he could belong. With a heavy heart, he waddled away from the only home he had ever known, embarking on a journey into the unknown. As Alex passed through meadows and crossed whispering streams, he met various animals who glanced at him in amazement. They had never seen an ugly duckling like him, and though their stares were curious, they didn't show the same rejection he had experienced before. The time passed, and one fine morning, while resting by a calm pond, Alex noticed his reflection once again. But this time, something was different. The image staring back at him had transformed. His once patchy and mismatched feathers had turned into a coat of pure white, radiant and graceful. His beak had elongated into an elegant curve, and he looked more majestic than he had ever imagined. It was then that a group of swans approached the pond. They glided gracefully across the water. Their beauty and elegance fascinated Alex. As he watched, they seemed to notice him and curiously approached. "Hello there," one of the swans said with a gentle smile. "You seem lost. Are you new here?" Alex hesitated for a moment before he spoke. "Yes, I am. I've been wandering, trying to find a place where I belong." The swans regarded him kindly, their eyes full of understanding. "You know," another swan said, "you look a lot like us." Alex blinked in surprise. "Like you? But I'm a duck." Alex's heart swelled with a mixture of emotions. He had spent his life believing he was an ugly duckling, unworthy of love and acceptance, and now these swans were telling him that he was one of them all along. As days turned into weeks, Alex thrived among his newfound swan family. He discovered that he possessed a grace and beauty he had never known before. But more importantly, he found acceptance and love, the very things he had yearned for. And so, the once ugly duckling, who had faced rejection and heartache, had become a magnificent swan, soaring through the skies and gliding across pristine waters. He had found his true identity and his place in the world, proving that beauty was not just skin deep, and that true acceptance comes from embracing who we are inside.